Shaking bacon.
Another Saturday. Hello, world.
Everybody. Welcome back.
Sequestered, quarantined, everybody.
Sequestered? Isn't sequestered mean that you request someone's presence?
No, that's when you're on jury duty and you have to go stay in a hotel.
You are sequestered. Well, anyway, we are not sequestered. However, we are quarantined and we are coming at you from our home. It may look a little different, and that is because it is sunny outside, like beautiful sunny. And if we sit on the normal side that we sit on, it's like washed out. So anyway, so here we are with this weird little view right here. It's not the prettiest, but
dryer.
Yeah, you can see. Here's our dryer.
Hey,
our dryer, our dryer is in the kitchen, in our fun little apartment. But anyway, hello and welcome to everybody.
Welcome, Yeti.
Bill has to do his plug. Oh, and I'm using Yeti tonight as well for my LaCroix.
Hey, Lisa.
So I've got my little, I don't have a beer in here. I have my LaCroix in here. But anyway, Bill has these, every time we do a live, he's always, Yeti.
Hey,
so
Sandra.
Anyway, I thought I would support his Yeti, excitement.
Addiction
to Yeti?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, if you are new here, Bill and I are both online resellers, among other things, and we typically, well, we are among other things, but we typically do a weekly live at 4:05 on Sundays. And usually we do thrift hauls, but with the way of the world right now, we don't technically have any thrift hauls, but I did end up buying a Luxe Box from Ty. If you don't know, if you don't know Ty, she is an amazing human. She is from Seattle. She's part of the Seattle crew, and she does Luxe Boxes, which means that she finds some of the coolest things when she's outsourcing, and then she ends up doing these amazing boxes. So I ended up buying a Luxe Box from Ty. It's a shoe box, so I was really excited about that. So we figured we'd show you what we got from her. I don't think she has any available now. They sell out immediately, but always keep your eyes open because she definitely has really quality pieces.
Ginger Bear.
So, and speaking of Seattle peeps, I think I heard Denali. Hello, Denali. Happy Sunday. So we will do a little haul of what we got from Ty, and then we'll just chat. The thing with the way things are right now, I think many of you, probably like us, have been attending a lot of live events, really reaching out to other people. And it's been nice. It's been nice to stay connected. And so we wanted to make sure we still did our live because it's important to us and we've heard from you it's important.
Sarah.
So we are so happy that you are all joining us this Sunday evening.
Denali said Ty always has a waiting list going. So.
I believe it. I absolutely believe she does because the quality of pieces that she picks up and holds on to is fantastic. So we'll do a haul, we'll do a chat. Let us know in the comments, how your week was, how you're doing. If you have any questions for us, this is just an open forum for us all to chat. Chat amongst yourselves in the chat as well. So if you are an online reseller and you have anything, Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, love Etsy, or any other projects, YouTube, podcasts, which, speaking of, some of my favorite people were featured on Poshmark this week for their podcast, and Denali, of course, was one of them. And then we had Leslie over at A Reseller's Passion was featured, Ivy and Blush, Thrifter's Villa, so Daniela was featured. So yeah, it was it was a really awesome thing to see featured from Poshmark, that this whole group of amazing women that are doing these podcasts are really getting recognition. So if you haven't checked out podcasts, you really should. They're hard for me to do, but I definitely support them.
I never knew my lifestyle was called quarantine.
Okay, how true is that? People are asking, it's like, oh, so how is it? How are you doing? I'm like, I mean, it's like the same as it always is, except that we can't go shopping. So that is the one major difference. I did leave the house today. I will tell you.
Oh, you did? That's like the first time in 3 days.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually walked outside. But I did take Lily for a walk, so she and I had a little alone time together.
Thank goodness.
And it was beautiful out there. Here's a funny thing though, because we live in an apartment, we're on the 11th floor. And what our apartment has told everyone is that if your floor stops and someone tries to get on, keep going. Like, you can't stop. So it was so awkward today because I had that first experience where I'm going down the elevator. It stops on floor 4. And there's people staring at me and I'm staring at them, and we just kind of shrugged our shoulders and said, all right, and then just kept going. That's the weird thing. You know, being stuck at home isn't so crazy, but just knowing that you have to have this social distancing happening, physical distancing,
not so much social.
That's going to be the hard part for me, because even though I like to be, you know, in the house and not out a lot, I am a hugger. I am I will hug anybody. I am very much like
with the
touchy
2 yardsticks now.
So that's going to be a challenge when all this is over, to see how
Smells
that
like quarantine spirit. Jacob.
What's up, Jacob? How did I have a feeling about that? So let's take a look at the items that I picked up from Ty. And I think Ty does these Luxe boxes through PayPal. That's how I purchased them. So I paid $60 for 6 pair of shoes, and then shipping is kind of pricey. It's $25, but when you're getting a number of shoes, and especially like boots,
13 pounds.
It gets pretty heavy. So it was a total of $85, but there's 6 pairs. I'm gonna keep a pair for myself, which was actually my intention. So the way I'm looking at it is I'm getting a pair of boots for me, and then I'm gonna sell the rest of them and I'll still make profit. So win-win all the way around. So we'll just start, and I'll show you the type of items that I picked up. But these are so adorable. I don't usually sell a lot of heels. So one of the things I found when it comes to shoes is that heels don't typically sell as quickly as maybe a block heel, or like a stiletto doesn't sell as quickly as a block heel or a smaller heel. But these are so unique. They're from Zara. They're Zara Trafalook, and they're floral embroidered. And you know I love my embroidery. So they're in really fantastic condition. Looking at these, I may not have to do.
Oh yeah, she's gonna clean them.
If you don't know, Bill is the person extraordinaire that cleans.
I just touched my face.
I'm touching my face too. This is gonna have to be a drinking game. It's Sunday. I'm not drinking,
every time we touch our face.
I know. I realize that I do touch my face all the time. So anyway, this is a really cute little booty. It's a size 37, which is like a 6.
Yes.
But they're super cute. So in amazing condition. Again, not a lot of work that we'll have to do to them, but super cute.
Yeah, we're going to do a lot of work to them.
We are going to do some work.
Crazy.
You better work.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are a pair of Toms. So typically Toms, have kind of lost their demand in the world. I remember, when was this? April of 2018. Was it that long ago now? Have I been on Poshmark since April of 2018?
Yep.
2019?
Don't touch your face, don't touch your 401k.
I have seen memes like that. Yeah, don't touch your 401k. Leave it alone. But anyway, Toms used to be a big thing. I wear them. In fact, I'm wearing them now. I love them. And just like with LuLaRoe,
hey, Daniela.
I love them too. Daniela, we were touting your
we were talking smack.
No, we were talking about the podcast, so we were giving you a little shout out. So make sure you put Thrifters Villa in the comments. Denali, you too. Let's
flip the script.
Make sure everyone is aware of all the amazing things the community is doing. So these are just Toms. I do like just the plain booty style. This is the kind of boot that I enjoy wearing. And this one is, it's a good size, I think.
An 8? It looks
like an 8 or an 8.5. It is a 9.5 actually. Ooh. So 9.5 is a really great size. They're leather. Again, they're not a really high price point, but this style, and they're in great condition. So how is everyone doing this week?
Hugo,
what
Tiffany,
kind of things have you been working on? One of the things that we've been doing is picking up new hobbies. I guess I would say your new hobby is watching people play video games online.
Oh, that's not new.
That's one of the things that Bill started this week. I look over and he's watching these
I
Navy
guess
guys.
the America's Navy guys on Twitch. Yes.
Yeah, he's like watching these Navy guys play the game that he actually plays, which
Gotta support the squids.
I guess so, but I find it really interesting. But I guess it's like me watching people embroider. It's kind of like, ooh, I can maybe learn something. Ooh, I see. Yes, the puzzle. So Tiffany and Hugo, isn't it a funny? So I think that Tiffany is beating you, right? Like she's like a 2 to 1 with the rate of your puzzle completion. I love puzzles. I'm surprised when we moved to Spokane, we actually did not bring them with us, or we sold them or donated. I don't know what we did with them.
I have no idea what we did. We had a
But I would love to be doing a puzzle right now. I think that's a really great way to pass the time.
She's killing me.
I love it. It's one of those things, though, that you can have it on the table. Well, it sounds like the two of you finished them pretty quickly, but we would put a puzzle on the table, and then every, night, family members would come over and just, like, pop the pieces in. And
Especially at holidays. Yeah. We did it at Thanksgiving and Christmas a couple years ago.
It was just a fun way to just every once in a while put some things in there. So I think puzzles are really great. What else is everyone doing while things are the way they are? I did another virtual happy hour with one of my best friends last night, and I broke a bowl.
Yes, you did.
And that's not code for anything. I literally broke a bowl. We were sitting there having a little virtual chat on Zoom, and I talk with my hands, if you don't know, and I knocked the glass bowl over with all the popcorn, and I just
picked it up.
Yeah, Bill came in and cleaned up. But that's not anything new.
Baking. It's like Betty Crocker has moved in.
Yes, baking. I've seen a lot of people making bread. I think Lara was making bread. Some other people have been making bread. I love bread. I don't know if we have anything that we can bake. I got a craving for chocolate cake, though. And I'm not a sweets person, but I got a really weird craving for chocolate cake.
Well, we might have.
We might be able to. I don't know. I mean, I like baking, but here's the issue with baking that I have. It's just Bill and I. Just the two of us. He's not a big sweets person. I'm not a big sweets person.
Wow.
So, it's...
Not that kind of bowl, Denali. She said broke a bowl, not a code for anything.
It's not a code for anything. That's what I said. It was like, I literally broke the bowl. But then you have leftovers, and Bill and I, I don't know who we would be able to give the food to. So anyway, let's continue on. But it sounds like everyone is keeping...
You're on, Hugo. I don't know.
Keeping
Tiff
busy.
Might get beat at Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Bill plays Call of Duty. Sorry, Lily is playing with her ball. Every time she does it, it sounds like the world is ending because she starts running around. Nope, she's just playing with the ball. She's safe. Okay, so what else was I saying?
Hi, we're just talking about the shoes.
We were talking about you. We actually had gone through a few of the pieces of the shoes that we purchased from you and talking about how amazing your Luxe boxes are. And especially in this time where we can't really go out and source or anything, it's nice to be able to source from your fellow resellers. That's kind of what we're doing right now. We're going through our inventory. We don't really have a lot of inventory left. I did do some cross-listing today.
We will soon, from the sounds of it.
Oh, well, because someone is sending us something. Lara. But for us, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's right, because we have another a box coming from Ginger Bear.
Yep.
Right? That's right. We have a box coming from Ginger Bear. And then we also have a box coming from Kevin.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot.
I'm realizing that we're starting to. I've been doing so much
Ginger Bear,
online
I'll pick
shopping.
it up tomorrow. Yeah, we saw that was here, so.
Oh,
thank
it is?
you. Yep.
But it would have been downstairs.
No, post office.
It went to the post office?
I'm pretty sure it went to the P.O. box.
Oh, you have the P.O. box on your Poshmark account? Oh, that's why. Okay, so awesome. We will get that tomorrow. And we will do an unboxing. So Ginger Bear, we will do an unboxing. We're super excited to see what you sent us. But that's one of the things right now, a lot of us in the community are talking about sourcing and how you're getting inventory and so it's a great way to support your fellow resellers is to purchase from fellow resellers. So that's what I am really trying to do. I mean, I don't really need to buy anything, but I definitely like to shop. So that's going to help me with my shopping
I've been itching
addiction.
to shop, but,
You've been itching to shop? Look at that. We created a monster.
No, I think it was an apartment number. So yeah, it should. Ooh.
Oh, maybe it's in the office. Either way, we'll look. But that's awesome.
Sunday it's closed.
So anyway, let's go on to the next
Michelle.
item. So as I mentioned, we got these amazing boots from Ty, and I'm gonna save the pair that I'm keeping for myself till the end. The third pair that we picked up, I love these, and some of you may hate them, but they're Uggs, and I think that they are so fun. And I know they're not in season, but I really don't care. They have the shearling shaft right here. They're, again, everything is in amazing condition. There might be a little bit, Bill will go in and probably clean this up, but I mean, Ty sends you everything in fantastic condition. She looks at everything, she makes sure everything, you know, is probably something that she would sell. So these are really cool. I think they're like a size 7. I don't know, but there is fur on the inside. I did try these on, and they're a little too, well, not too tall, because this is fine. This is too big for me. I have really tiny calves, so boots are kind of hard for me. But these are really fun, and even though they're out of season, I will hold on to these. I'll list them, of course.
Michelle said your hair looks adorable tonight.
Oh, thanks. I did end up washing it and curling it.
She actually took a shower today.
I know. I did take a shower today.
Crazy.
Are
Crazy
you sure?
times we're living
Wait,
in.
are you sure?
Yeah, you
I
woke
did?
up, jumped right in the shower.
That might have been yesterday.
Mm-mm.
All the days are like blending together at this point, and I'm like, wait, what day is it? Did I shower today? I don't actually
Almost
know.
April.
The good news is my hair will tell me. So, not that any of you care, but I wash my hair once a week because my hair is really
greasy.
you know, it's blonde, so it's easy to not wash it for a week. But I ran out of dry shampoo, and then it came. It finally came from Amazon, and I was very excited. So now, so thank you. Anyway, that is me saying thank you very much. Okay, so another pair of black booties. Again, this is a classic style, and I know it looks just like those Toms. These are Eileen Fisher. So Eileen Fisher has name recognition for sure, and it's a size 10. So I love getting those variety of sizes in shoes, because especially with the smaller shoes or the shoes that are above the standard, like size 7 and 8, there's always people looking for a specific size, and especially a basic like this. So these are really cool, size 10, Eileen Fisher, leather, little short booties. Really love those.
Michelle said, LOL, I showered first thing after night sweats. Midlife joy. I woke up looking like an 80s party. I think Hugo didn't know it was Sunday, which is also
it is Sunday.
Sorry for no sales and that we didn't. Oh, well, that's a lie. We got sales. Sorry.
We've had a couple. So this is a great, I mean, we still have a few more pairs of shoes, and I just touched my face again. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm drinking LaCroix. It's not the same thing.
You touched your face.
I did touch my face. I have to, I saw a thing though. Someone said, wash your hands really good, and then take jalapenos and put them all over your hands. Not that it'll help, you know, disinfect anything, but it'll teach you real fast not to touch your face. And I thought it was funny because I actually love spicy and love anything that is
not in your eyeballs.
Not in my eyeballs. I do know that for a fact that every time we cut peppers or anything spicy, that I have to wash my hands immediately. So anyway, I thought it was funny. Where was I going with this? What was I saying? I was talking about this last week. Sales. So talking about sales, that was a really good way to bring that up. So for us this month, when it comes to sales, we actually are doing better. We're doing better this month than we did in January and in February. And one of the things, and I haven't actually talked to you about this, but one of the things I think that's attributed to is we have a lot of you out there shopping our closet, just like we're shopping everyone else's. So I've seen a number of purchases come through with names I recognize, with a lot of you. And so, I mean, it's like a huge thank you, 100%, because, you know, January and February were just, I mean, we were feeling down a little. And so we're still doing, you know, we're still doing okay. We're not at all where we were back in like October and November, those type of things, but we definitely are profitable. And that's really great news, because for us, you know, the profit that we make up to $10,000 this year is going to charity, if you didn't know that. So last month, because we were non-profitable, because of other business expenses. So it was kind of sad we didn't get to donate like we did the previous month. So this month we're definitely going to be able to give back. And so this is where I solicit from all of you. Let us know in the comments what charities you are supporting right now. Let us know, because we are definitely open to splitting the profits amongst who would really benefit. I think locally, I want to look at donating to the schools, because a lot of our schools here are giving free lunches to the students, and I think that that's an important charity to
the
support
bus
right
drivers are dropping them off,
Are
which
they?
is cool. Yep.
That's
They're going to
awesome.
start tomorrow.
That's fantastic. Okay, so we have a couple more pairs of boots here. And again, if you're having a Poshmark closet, if you're having one, if you have a Poshmark closet, put it in the comments. One of the things that I found from being on so many lives recently is that it's awesome to multitask. So, if you put your closet name here, you can still listen, you can go over and share the love. We were doing that. Was last night the
Denali, Hugo, Laura, and
Blake.
Yeah,
and I almost touched my face. I didn't. But that was a good time. And so we were doing some multitasking with that. So anyway, it's great to do that. So make sure you put that in the comments below, or not below, to the side, somewhere. Okay, so then we have this pair of, these are 39 and a half. And I will be honest, I don't know this brand.
good job, Sorenzo.
I don't know this brand, but I'm sure Ty can say, and I'm sure someone else can. Blondo. So these are Blondo. I know that they're really great quality because they are waterproof boots, which is awesome, especially here in Washington. So they're that same style, that same classic boot. But they're in this beautiful brown. I love a brown booty.
Looks like nubuck leather almost.
It does, right? And it's waterproof. So Blondo, again, not something I've
Have a good
heard
dinner,
of,
Sarah.
but super cool. Bye, Sarah. See ya. Super cool, and again, another great size. So 39 and a half. 39 and a half. Is that like a size down? I don't know. But they're another really great boot. And I like selling shoes, for me. I do. Okay, and then we have one more pair of shoes that this is when Ty did her stories. I think this is the first pair she showed. And I really love them because I've been trying to find a pair of black boots. They're not exactly, so I kind of want a pair like the Toms. That's what I'm really looking for. But when I tried these on, I decided to keep them.
8.5 women's.
Okay, so 8.5 of those Blondos. But I love, this is the last pair of boots, but I love them.
These are not for sale,
These, and I'm not even a big Michael Kors fan at all. I think this is kind of gaudy in my opinion. But I love the block heel, and I like the shape of it, especially with like a skinny jean. So when I put these on, I walked around the house. I'm like, okay, I might be keeping these, but maybe I'll wear them and then I can still sell them. That is the best part.
Baloney.
Especially because they're a 7.5. So they're actually too big for me, but with boots, I like that so I can wear thicker socks, especially when it's cold.
Hey, Fat Vintage Finds. Oh, we had a great time last night. Hugo and Denali. It was
yes.
Awesome.
It's always a blast over there in that little house party that they have. So yeah, so those are the things that we picked up.
Yay.
Oh yeah, no, Ty, thank you so much. I am really super pleased with the boots that we got from you. Thank you.
Good job, Diane.
Love them. Love them, love them. So what else is going on in the chat? What else is going on with everybody this Sunday evening? I did finish two embroidery projects this weekend. And I have one
today?
right back here, and I think it is Quenby on.
She was. I'm not sure she is now.
So yes, so this one was a little bit different. I chose a different color scheme, but I have to show you because I'm trying new things.
Ty, we will.
Trying new things and new colors, and is Brittany on?
Mm-mm.
I know I need to message her. But anyway, let me show you this one. Oh, Lily, it's okay. Oh no, she's nicked. So let me show you this. I changed up the color scheme a little bit and went more muted. And then I also tried a new little technique with the flowers. So it's like a 3D flower.
Oh yeah, there's Quimby.
It's so beautiful. I really love this. And then one of the things I'm doing with my shirts that I'm embroidering is I'm putting a little hidden message in here. So it's just says be kind, but you really don't see it. So when your shirt is on, you know, if you tie it, you might be able to see it, which I think this would make a really adorable tied one. But I love that it has a little be kind in there, and if I do say so myself. But it's just one of those little, you know, things that it's nice to have a little hidden message. Or I'm not doing that on the shorts that I'm embroidering because
that'd be a little rough.
There wouldn't be much place to do it, but I just really liked the color story of this particular piece. So and then Quimby. So while you're here, I wanted to show you too. So you can kind of
see them.
So you can see it in like real world. There's like a couple of spots on here.
Yeah, it just looks like.
I mean, I'm trying to show them. I noticed them.
You can't see them.
But you really can't see them. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, this is how it looks. But then when you get close up, there's like a couple of little spots.
It just looks like.
So, okay, so we have people doing puzzles. We have, you know, I've seen a few other people that are doing embroidery projects right now too.
Are you only doing Levi's shorts or all jean shorts?
I will do anything, to be honest. If it's denim, I love to embroider on denim. And the reason it's Levi's is because these are items that we picked up at the bins to upcycle. They'll picked up at the bins for me to upcycle. But like, I have an American Eagle pair of jeans that I'm gonna do this to. I think a pair of Target jeans that was given to us recently that I'm gonna do some like flowers on the side. So yeah, if it's denim, it's a really great canvas.
Quimby said it looks good to me. Love it.
Excellent, excellent. And then I'm open. So the thing is too with the embroidery.
Oh, you're also doing the Godchild's.
Oh yeah, my best friend brought me a bag of baby clothes. And she's like, oh, here, she'll grow into these. So I have all these little baby clothes to embroider with little flowers on them, which is cute. But with the embroidery, it's one of those things, and this is why I'm encouraging everyone, if you want to pick up a hobby or, you know, do something different, I think that's a great idea. But I also want to make sure, and I posted this on my stories this week about how it's okay to not be productive. And what I mean by that is,
today,
you know, a lot of people, you know, I see a lot of things where, you know, famous people were in quarantine and they like changed the world. And that is fantastic. And I think it's amazing. But I don't think we should all put that pressure on each other or on ourselves to, you know, to feel like we have to make a difference right now. If you're stressed out and you need to cry, or you want to go scream into a pillow, or you just want to
do a lot of push-ups,
disconnect or whatever, that is totally cool, because what's going on right now is just, it's, you know, we're unsure of what's happening.
All right, Darren, when you come across a pair of shoes that you know will fetch a good amount of profit but need some attention, how much work? A lot. I'll put a couple hours in. If I know they're gonna sell, yeah. Well,
because that's another one of those things you can kind of mindlessly do while you have sports on. Well, when, you know, sports are on.
Hey, Lynn.
But Bill has been watching. Okay, so here's something else. You know, we mentioned, I think last week, that we've been watching virtual concerts. This last week, we actually had our 18-year wedding anniversary in quarantine. We went to a Cairo museum. We watched Rise of Skywalker, like played around on
Picked up some good food.
Yeah, it was great. Again, where am I going? My brain is like, pew, 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 as always. But
you were talking about me for some reason.
I was talking about you. Oh yeah, but sports. Okay, circling back to the sports thing. So right now, a lot of the sports channels are just replaying old games. Bill's been watching some old golf.
Women's soccer.
A lot of the things.
Diamondbacks won the World Series when we were
did watch
there in
that.
2001.
Yes, but then there's a new thing called virtual NASCAR.
So
we've been
awesome.
watching virtual NASCAR. It's just crazy the way everyone's adapting to what's going on, and how, especially with Bill being so into sports, I was really concerned. I was like, what is he gonna do
Go crazy
without being able to watch
hurt
sports?
myself.
So now he's just rewatching the sports. And then what else? So a lot of people said the baking piece, the cooking piece.
Quimby source your own closet, pulled a ton of inventory.
Nice.
Video up tomorrow.
That's awesome. I think that's, and you know, I've heard a few people saying that. It's like right now, this is a perfect time to
Leslie.
clean out your house. You know, if you want to. Again, I don't want to make anyone feel less than if they don't have the energy to, you know, take on any big projects. But I think that it's, if you're looking for inventory, I mean, going back to Poshmark 101, how a lot of people started on Poshmark was selling items out of their own closet.
Absolutely.
So, you know, what better time than to take a look around?
Jacob's watching old music videos to brainstorm vibes.
Excellent.
Hugo, I'm right there with you. You watch the game, you're like, oh man, maybe they're gonna win. Nope, they don't.
Are you hoping that things are going to change?
Yeah,
like maybe the
different
future. We're back in a different
same.
thingy.
Watch marble racing. It's so entertaining.
Marble racing. Is that on the Ocho? The Ocho, if you don't know, they brought the
everybody's
Ocho back.
talking about Tiger King. I am not watching that. It sounds like a hot mess.
I know.
No,
It's not.
Not me.
I keep looking at so many people are watching it, and it's not really our jam, but
No.
I like all the memes. I think they're funny, but obviously we haven't seen it. Bill and I have been watching cooking shows, so we don't typically watch a lot of the same things. I love my dramas, okay? Like Grey's Anatomy, The Bold Type.
It's a huge hot mess. Ugh.
I mean, I love my dramas, my weekly dramas, but I also love my like competition shows. So Bill and I have been watching the
Tournament of Champions.
Tournament
with
of
Guy Fieri
Champions.
and all the awesome
super
chefs.
awesome.
What's the other
Top
one?
Chef
Ugly,
just restarted.
Top Chef, Ugly.
Ugly Delicious.
Ugly Delicious.
I think that one's on Netflix. They've already released it. But we don't normally watch things together, but that is something that we can definitely both sit and watch at the same time and root for, you know, our people. And it is like a competition. It is like sports, but it's just with food. And Bill, if you didn't know, used to be a professional chef as one of his careers he did for a very long time before I wrangled him into being a full-time reseller. So yeah, he has skills. He has knife skills in the kitchen.
Michelle, you just got a new appreciation for Depeche Mode? Oh my goodness.
No, that's awesome. That happened to me with Queen. So it's one of those, you know, growing up, I mean, I knew who Queen was and I knew who some of their hits were, but when the movie came out, I went back and listened to like everything Queen and fell in love with Freddie Mercury and Queen and their music. And yeah, I mean, this is a time where you're like, well, might as well see what else is
Chuck E.
happening out
Cheese
there.
just been trying to organize everything. My 4 kids start homeschool tomorrow. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that has to be a challenge. That really has to be a challenge.
Caitlin says it's on YouTube. It's a mini racetrack, and the guy commentates on different marbles. It's more entertaining than it sounds.
No, it sounds amazing.
Ginger Bear, I went to culinary school, so I trained in classic French, but I cooked everything. Still cook almost every night.
You still, yeah, we eat at home. So that's the other thing, as we go back to how things have changed for us. I mean, not really significantly.
No, we've been doing this for
because
6 months.
we always cook at home. Like for us, 90% of the time we are at home. On Fridays, which is date nights, that's the one night that we'll go out and, you know, frequent one of our places here, or on the weekends we might do something, but we definitely are
super cookers.
Stay home, cook at home, you know. So that makes that part easy. And because this one over here is, you know, really good at
I
cooking.
can cook a little bit.
Just a little, you know.
A little bit.
Just a little. But the other thing, I'm not high maintenance. So I'm like, give me Mexican food like 5 days a week and I'm totally fine. So that's kind of, what do you want tonight, babe?
Lynn,
Oh,
you might be able to do that
tacos.
online now if you want to go to culinary school, I'm sure.
Oh, I bet there's all kinds of classes right now. That's the other thing is even like Yale is offering this happiness course that you can audit for free. So there's a lot of things that right now that you should take advantage of if you want to. Just look around. You'll
Kim
see.
said that a local brewery delivered beer and din-din to our door last night. Nice.
Yes. A lot of the places are. The wine bar that we go to actually filled up a growler for you and gave, we got a bottle of wine to go along with food. So that's nice. It's
the only time my husband cooks is when we go camping. Then it's lobster, steak, corn, and big breakfasts.
You're cooking
Dang,
lobster
Ginger.
while camping?
Really? I want to go camping with you guys.
Yeah, I'm like, camping food to me, I mean, I don't know when the last time I went camping was, but I don't even know.
It's been a long time.
I mean, I think of camping is fish because we, fish.
Oh, the cabin is probably the last time we kind of
The
camped.
cabin, but that wasn't camping. There's a cabin. It doesn't count. Unless there's a tent, it's not camping.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's cheating. Not cheating. It's a different experience.
Glamping.
Yeah, but
Or
glamping is
whatever.
still in a tent, but I think it's just a fancy
That's more
tent.
like a yurt.
A
I
yurt.
think.
Yes, a yurt. So anyway, so sales have been okay for us. I've been working on projects. Lily's been doing just fine. In fact, I think she's been so happy that both of us are like in the same location and Bill hasn't been going out very often. But you've still been going to the grocery store. So here in Washington, and I like to, check in with everybody to see what things are like where you are.
Got an itch.
Stop touching your face. But here in Washington, our schools are closed. It's stay home, stay healthy order is what it is here. And so you can, our governor actually encourages people to go on walks, but practice physical distancing, but
No fishing.
yeah, no malls, no fishing, no
golf,
stores, only essential workers or only
crud.
essential businesses are open. Restaurants are essential, so they are still open for pickup. You can't stay there, but you can pick it up. Our schools are closed down.
They will not be
I'm trying to think of
opening.
what else here in Washington, because Washington, as you probably have seen, is one of the
Just like
hardest
New
hit.
York.
Actually, I think it is the hardest hit right now. We were the first, and now
I think New York's the worst, but we're right
maybe.
there.
Well, but we're also, still trying to get everyone to cooperate.
Not outside.
Yeah, so what's it like where everyone is? So let us know. I know a lot of places inland aren't even feeling it. They haven't.
I said the weed store's open. They sure are.
Essential. Okay, but that makes it seem like Bill smokes.
I
Bill
do
does
not.
not smoke.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just made it seem like you were pothead.
Nope.
He's like, yeah. No, that's not your jam.
Listen,
if it's your
all right.
jam, that's cool.
Not
It's
my
just
jam.
I want to make sure that
Her jam.
it's not
Well,
my jam.
I mean, the
No,
whole
CBD. Okay, CBD is different.
tincture thing or
C-
whatever the hell.
You
it's
know,
called.
yes. But anyway, that gets on a whole other
Oh yeah,
other thing.
Denali, Louisiana's suffering.
Oh,
Mardi
yeah.
Gras. Oh.
Because anywhere that was a destination for people, and then
They just took back off to wherever they came from.
but that's why I feel like inland we're gonna start seeing some
I think
more.
we're all right.
But I feel here, for the most
It's
part, it looks like everyone's
Quiet
been.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
staying
very
inside.
quiet. Very quiet. Which
Gingerbread
is
says yes, he has a camp village. We had 4-wheel out in the middle of Tahoe Forest, and it all, oh my gosh, yeah, tents village. So it's not camping, it's glamping.
So wait, someone just posted a story about a strip club in Oregon, and I want to
Wait,
hear
what?
this story.
Did you guys hear about the strip club in Oregon that started delivering? Yes,
Wait.
dirty something, dirty lounge.
What are they
I
doing?
saw that. They're delivering pub food with the girls wearing gloves,
Okay.
but looking cute and stripper-esque.
Oh, like our coffee shops that we have here. So in
but they're
Washington,
actually like
we
walking
actually
down
have.
the sidewalk in their stripper gear, delivering food to your door.
Okay, I mean, but it doesn't sound so far off because here in Washington we have those
Bikini baristas.
bikini baristas. That's
And they're,
like a thing, and
Topless on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
are they topless?
Yeah, I
feel like
ran
they're
into one
not.
up north. It was like topless Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's like, whoa.
Well, obviously they're not
Lucky
there right
Devil
now.
Lounge. Yes, thank you very much.
That
with
seems.
with the little X on their boobs. Yep.
I mean, if they're essential workers.
Naughty coffee stands.
Hopefully
Yep.
people are making sure that they tip well. And that goes for anybody. I think that if you're going to be getting food to go, just give a little extra if you can. We have been, because it's, a lot of people aren't working. And my brother and his girlfriend, they both aren't working right now, which is, that goes for a lot of people. And they're in they're in West Seattle. So they're like right down.
No West Seattle Bridge. That's closed.
Yeah, another crazy thing. But they're in the thick of everything going on. And you know what? They're doing gardening. So I think that that's something else a lot of people out there are doing.
Jacob, that is not going to happen. If we can only get the guys to do Speedo Saturdays.
Speedo Saturdays. Oh my.
I tipped the Walmart food delivery gal $20. That's awesome.
That's fantastic. I mean, it's just those little gestures right now that I think can make a
Jennifer,
big difference.
the West Seattle Bridge is closed because it's structurally
unsound.
Unsound.
Yeah. I mean, they did that. I feel like that it was closed last year for a while.
It was because they were doing work on it.
Yeah,
so
but
they must not have done a good job.
Yes. It's kind of crazy. Yes.
Denali.
Thanks, Denali.
Don't forget to
but it is, it's because that whole thing about just the tipping piece with people not being able to work. So, I mentioned my brother. His job is actually paying him even though he can't come into work. He's a barista, which is phenomenal. But they live on tips. So he's making, a little bit of money, but it is based on tips. So if you have a favorite local coffee shop that you go to or a restaurant, check to see if they have something online, because that's what QED did. They did actually tip your bartender.
And the honey place.
And the honey place.
At the market.
But they're closed.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
closed.
the honey place is closed. But yeah, so anything you can do, just, I don't want to say stay positive, because it's okay if you're not.
Send pictures, Ginger.
It's such a crazy time that I'm always the type of person that's like, no, always choose positivity, always be happy, always be, just spot on with a smile. But sometimes it is okay not to be that way. And don't feel bad if you have a day where you just don't want to talk to anybody. I did that last week.
Boise just joined the mandatory quarantine.
Oh, they did? Well, that's good.
Well, really? A little late.
Hey, I'm going to say better late than never.
Ooh, I think late is bad.
Well, it is what it is. So we can't go back. So we can just go
that's
forward.
True.
Right? We just go forward. That is it.
Yeeks.
So yeah. So it sounds like a lot of people are doing some really great things right now.
It's going to rain like a...
It's
Mother
I don't know if you
trucker.
noticed, but it got really dark really fast. It's really beautiful though. It's kind of, and so
there's still snow on the mountains. That's good.
there is. I wonder. Okay, so I'm
You're gonna get sick here for a second.
hold on, everybody. Okay, so you can kind of see. I'm gonna show you, since we have this here, we're gonna see if this will work. You can see our clouds. So here's our beautiful view. This is one window. And then we'll look at the other window. So, hi, wine rack. So then here's the other. See if you can look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is telling you it's so dark outside right now. We do have the windows open, but it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know. Downtown is so nice. So,
so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's quiet.
It is quiet. So anyway, see, look at how fun is this? Since we are not using the computer, we can actually do a little walk around and. So anyway, hey, that's our view that normally people see when we face the other direction. It's gloomy in Massachusetts. Oh, see, and gloomy. I'm ready for spring. Although I'm not wearing anything bright today. I realize usually I'll wear something kind of bright. I know, but you always wear bright. But I just found this in my closet. Giving back is the new black. I mean, of course it is, but I have never worn this shirt. So there's something else.
I think you still had it.
I just got it. I don't know where I got it, but yes, a Jeep. Awesome. Cool. So what else? Anything else everyone wants to talk about? That was our haul of what we had. I showed you some embroidery.
We're going to Texas as soon as we can. That is our number one. We're going to go visit a wee bit more. Lara, Brian, Ash, Maddox. That's number one.
Yes. And then we're also this year, my
Oh,
dad,
you're going to cabin.
his girlfriend has a cabin in Wyoming.
Yeah, right outside of Buffalo, Wyoming.
There you
go.
It's in the National
North-
Forest.
Eastern part of the state.
It's off the grid. It's
Way
so
off the
cool.
grid. We have to drive like 45 minutes just to get cell reception.
It's the coolest thing ever because everything there is, it's a log cabin. They actually did revamp the cabin though.
Remodel, not
They
revamp.
remodeled it. So there is an inside bathroom.
And shower.
Actually, no, there's no inside bathroom.
No.
There's an outhouse, but there's an
Out-
inside shower.
out back.
So you still get to shower, but then you go
We
out
have
back,
to go.
which is fine. But anyway, it's off the grid. And so we're planning on doing that this year around 4th of July. Bill's birthday is the 4th of July. So we typically do something each year for Bill's birthday in the cabin.
Except the cabin owners meeting's on my birthday.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
sorry.
Stinks.
Yeah. Pee in the shower. What?
Hazel, what?
I mean, I would tell you there's nothing wrong with that. As long
I
as
do
it's
it,
not
but-
potable water, as long as you're not trying to drink the water, I think that it's fine. There's
Jacob,
nothing wrong
my
with
tentative
that.
plans were and are to move to the Pacific Northwest by the end of the year. As long as these don't change. Vacation to visit Las Vegas and San Diego. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, so where, Jacob? Where in P&W are you coming?
Probably
Oregon? I'm like, I always feel like Oregon is the stop for a lot of people.
That's a Dave song, Jacob. Don't drink the water.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows.
Oh, we watched him. Verizon.
Oh, yeah. Verizon
I
had
think
a live
he's doing
show.
it every week, isn't he?
I don't know, but Verizon did a live Dave show, so he got to see his favorite artist ever do a live performance, which was...
I've seen him live before.
I
with
know you have, but
you dork.
I know. Oh my
Thanks,
goodness.
Jacob. Jeez Louise.
Wow.
Oh, Tacoma-ish. That's where Jacob wants to move.
Oh, Tacoma. Have you been to Tacoma? Just wondering.
Heard the bins were alright.
I mean, I've never been to the Tacoma bins. I have been through Tacoma. Oh, actually, is South Center Tacoma?
No.
Denali would know that.
Tacoma's by Shelton. We have to drive through Tacoma
Oh,
over the
yeah.
Narrows Bridge.
When I was a trainer, I used to have to teach in Tacoma. That's right.
Are you
That's
guys
right.
sharing your closets on Poshmark more now than before? Nope.
Nope, the same. So we're still sharing. So actually less, I would say, because before on the weekends we were still sharing, and now we're kind of not sharing on the weekends.
Well, we share on Saturday. At least I
Kind
share
of.
Saturday morning, and then that's it.
It's honestly, it's kind of like, during the week we're sharing morning, mid, and night, which
Yep.
is what you've always done.
Yep.
This week we did share during the Posh
Oh yeah, I joined that Posh freaking
live. They did a Posh party live or something online.
Posh Power Hour or whatever it was called.
Yeah, and so because of that, they actually chose a lot of people to do host picks for. So, Bill put a lot of people's names out there. So, like all of our PFFs, he was putting the names. So we got a lot of host picks. So we actually were doing sharing that night just because there were a lot of active people. But I haven't seen, the things that are selling are very interesting. I did have an offer today that I took that wasn't someone that I knew, which was great. But I did take a look, and I am taking lower offers. So that is something. So we're not sharing more, but we are definitely more open to some of the offers that historically I may not have taken. Because in these days, if it's still a profit, it's still a profit.
Jacob has a bestie moving there, so there's a room available and another good friend outside Seattle. Nice.
Excellent. And it's pretty central. I mean, it's not...
Nick Pick Thrift offered to give me the bins tour in the area.
Oh, yes, Nick Pick Thrift. Yes, that's
Excellent.
awesome. Yes, and if you can go, and Jacob, have you been to the bins before? It's always a great question.
Probably not.
The Seattle bins is
The
an
Soto
experience.
bins?
Yeah, the Soto
Oh,
bins
yeah.
are an experience, which one that I would never give up because I love the Soto bins. I love them. I love them. I love the filthy. I love the dirty.
I think I like the Ever bins better, but the soda bins, we usually found a lot of good
We
stuff.
always soda bins, no matter
Man,
what
it was
time
like
of day it was.
50 plus
And
pounds
we
of
would
stuff.
run into Denali.
Always.
So that
And
was
Hillary.
and Hillary, yep, Driftzilla.
And Liz.
Yeah, we would. So it was fun just to run into like the peeps while you're out.
Jacob says
sourcing.
no, just heard a lot of stories.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Ooh, a big treat.
The bins are see, this is what I'm right now. And I know
Don't do it.
Denali's feeling the same way. Any of you out there that are bins people are probably just like,
Hey, Aset.
I need to go to the bins. I am like dying that I just
Yeah,
I
you
know.
got good bins, Denali.
I can't
As soon as they're open, we're driving over there.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, baloney.
What are we gonna do with Lily?
We can drop her off with the kids.
Sorry,
We still
you're
have a house
gonna
there.
babysit our dog while
Yeah.
we go to the bins.
Whatever.
Yes.
It's only like 3 hours.
Oh my gosh, my face is itching, but I am not gonna scratch it. I am not
Go
gonna
ahead, scratch it.
it.
Scratch it.
Hazel, I did have braces. Actually, I had braces when I was 23, and I had 4 teeth removed.
Aaron, if you want to go,
I paid for them
we'll go.
myself because I was 23 years old, and
Kim, we
I
have
wanted
bins
braces.
here.
So
It's a drive, but we do have bins.
yeah, we've been here.
She's in Boise.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that's a
how
little bit of a
far is
drive.
Boise from? I feel like Boise is actually
it's like middle
a
of the
ways.
state. So I
Do you
figure
like
that's
how I
probably
say it
like
right? I don't know if you noticed, but I say it
couple of
Boise.
hours.
Someone when I was a trainer, I actually trained in Boise, and they made sure to point out that I needed to say it correctly. So ever since then, I will always say it as Boise.
8 hours.
Ooh, 8 hours is long. For
No,
8 hours, you
don't
don't want to
do
come
it.
to Spokane.
No.
Bins. They're not worth it.
Nope.
No, not at all.
Not even.
So any surprising items that are selling for everybody, or any last minute tips, tricks, anything you want to share? We're coming up on the hour, and
I have to make dinner.
yeah, I was gonna say, while I enjoy talking all the time,
A lot.
I always like to see what is going on with everybody out there as well. We are going to be doing. Oh, my face is really okay. What can I use?
Use
Sorry, Ty, I'm using your Luxe Box paper right there. There we go. I feel better. But we are going to be doing a video this week. We were going to do it this week, but last week. But then I got into this funk. And again, like I'm telling you, if you get into a funk, it's okay. So I did not film this video that I wanted Bill to do. In fact, my video production has been very
Etsy's
limited.
moving and grooving for me with weird junk selling.
Oh,
I'm
Etsy,
selling candy
nice.
and puzzles.
Puzzles. That makes sense.
Cook with Bill series. Wait, what? Excuse me? Layer up.
A Cook with Bill series. Yeah, totally. But the video that we're gonna do this week, I'm really excited about. Bill seems not as excited, but what I want to do is a blindfolded test for Bill to identify types of fabric based on touch. And so my concept, or the whole vision for this video is because Bill is still
Got it,
learning.
Ginger Bear.
He's learning so many things so quickly, and he's doing such a great job. But I think it would be a really great way to just talk about different fabrics from a perspective of someone who's very familiar with fabrics and someone who's not as familiar, and do a contest, or not really a contest, but I was gonna blindfold him and see how many he got correct.
Beth says
So.
she sold a Spanish Bible and perfume today. In the bundle?
Either way, hey, yes, people want to read the book and they're stuck at home, so they want to smell good. That seems right. I thought that like comfy clothes would be selling better,
I
but
finally sold a pair of Chanel shoes I've had forever. Someone's gonna look real fancy at home.
it is crazy. I saw someone sold like a ball gown, and I'm like, I guess they're just gonna be doing dress up in their homes. I don't know.
Maybe they're having like a virtual prom or something.
Oh, a virtual prom. That would be so cute. Oh, I love it. We should do a virtual reseller prom. That would be fun. Because then everyone could just get dressed up in the items that they already have. Like, ransack your house and come, ooh, this sounds like such a fun thing. Maybe we should do that next Sunday.
We could.
We could do like okay, Is this idea crazy? Am I crazy? We could do a virtual. Well, I guess
I know, Hugo.
It would be different.
Guitar,
It would be different though because it would have to really be on like a Zoom meeting.
It would have to be.
Because you'd want to see what everyone was wearing.
We can't see everybody out
okay,
there.
I'm gonna have to think about this thought a little bit more, just to see how it would work. But I think it would be fun. Or we could even just have everyone do pictures. But I think Zoom meetings. I love Zoom meetings. I think they're fun. I think it's awesome, and then everyone can show off what they're wearing.
My finished basement is full of inventory. I stocked up last summer. Now I wouldn't go to the bins in the winter. Then I got bronchitis. Now I've 7 clothing racks to list.
Oh,
Holy
so you
cow,
have
Michelle.
a number of things.
Woo.
Yes. Hey, Joel Butterfly. But Hazel, yes. So everything is closed. You can't get married right now. You can't be in groups of 10 or more, I think.
Well, you can. You can get married in the
you can't have a
kitchen like those
ceremony.
people.
Yeah, you can't have. So anything that is a gathering, sporting events, proms, weddings.
I have a friend in LA. She had
Anything.
a dinner party with her family, and they're all dressed up in their fancy attire on a live feed.
Yes, see, I think that's such a cool idea. I saw someone did, so going back to Tiger King, I saw that someone did one of those where they did everyone dressed up as like a character from a character. I guess they're characters. Again, I haven't seen it. But I feel like, how fun is that? I think that there are things that we can do right now to just like have fun, especially as resellers. We have a ton of inventory to play with. We have costumes for days. You know what I mean? Like we could totally. I'm gonna play around with this idea. If you are interested in doing a Zoom meeting, like a dress up, fun little Zoom prom or something, let me know. DM me on Instagram or email me. My email's down below because
Ginger,
I think it would be.
Your office is insane.
What? Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Woo!
There's a lot.
Man.
Not us. So with that, I think that's gonna be it, everybody.
Oh, there's the rain.
Oh yeah, it literally just started raining and it smells so good. We have the windows open and it smells like fresh rain. Oh, I love it. It's so nice. And now Bill's gonna make me, I don't know what we're having for dinner.
We're having pasta.
We're having pasta with ground turkey. I love ground turkey. Put it in the freezer and you pull it out when you need it.
Yes.
It's delicious. It is delicious. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining.
Thank you, everybody.
Such a great Sunday night. We will see ya. We'll get some videos out this week, whatever. But yeah, that's all I got.
That's it.
Okay. Oh wait, we should bring Lily up here. Everyone always asks to see her.
Oh my gosh.
Hi. You want to come say hi to me?
Have a good night, Daniela.
Want to say hi?
See you,
You
Joel.
want to say bye? You want to say good night to everybody?
See
Say
Hugo
goodnight.
and Tiff.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, Papa. All right. Until next time, everybody. See ya. She's like, I'm so confused. What's happening?
What's going on here.
Well,
Where's
X on the
the
top
thing?
right.